the biggest thing with the course is it for me gave me a lot of confidence and, nearly like a path or methodology to approach my role. I suppose just to introduce myself, I'm working in customer and user experience, mostly customer experience area for the last 5 years, but I sat in like someone else here in the product area with a background in IT. So my main area was focused on, customer journey maps, finding pain points, and then coming up with solutions to solve those. And then I moved into more of a strategic director role. And like many of us, right, CX is I would say it's like a new discipline. It's a new career path. And so I didn't have someone to hand over, like, here's what you do as a CX director. It was a brand new role in the organization. And thankfully the organization is good at recognizing, the importance of it. So for me, I really wanted something that would help me make sure that we're looking at, what's the right thing to do, what's the best approach. And, we live in a very fast-paced, changing pace environment. Things are constantly changing. From an experience perspective, we're competing with not only our competitors, but with, the last experience a person had with their online shopping or whatever the case may be, or the last time they were in a service station. So everything impacts us. So we need to be aware of what's going on across the board in all industries. So I suppose when I was doing some research, I wanted a course that could help me, I suppose one of the things that attracted me was that it's got, CX framework has a real simple language that makes it easy to communicate, what it is across the organization. It gives you strategy in terms of like how to do from a high level, like how to get leadership buy-in, what metrics to be looking at, but then more from a tactical level, how to do a customer journey map, how to do research pain points. And then for me, the biggest thing is how to turn those insights into actionable events that will actually change and bring real good value to the organization and have a big impact on client experience. So I think for me, the course helped me to do all that. It put that kind of puzzle together, and it was nearly like a path for me to follow, a step-by-step path for me to follow over the last year or so. So it's been really helpful, I think. And I suppose the other thing as well is that there's like these webinars, there's been plenty of webinars throughout the year, and they give you that kind of current industry, and you feel part of a sense of a community, what are other people doing in the CX space and the benefits and how they're changing, and you can bring those learnings then into your own organizations. And I would recommend, if you do go ahead with the course, to pick problems in your organization that you need to solve for, or and use real life examples and go through it, because you're getting help from the team in terms of like they're reviewing your you're handing in assignments. You can get feedback on it. Are you on the right track, or where the gaps are and things like that. And you do get good feedback on your assignments. So I think that's powerful as well, to have someone, a third party, or to look at something and give fresh perspective as well. So I think going through those exercises, doing your client journey maps, building out your kind of personas, I think is really helpful. And to have someone come in and go, yeah, you're on the right track, or no, and this needs a little bit of work. It's actually really helpful. Yeah.